Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this live stream with Mr. M.
How you doing, man?
All right, I'm in the pipe 5x5 here in the Maldives, right? I don't know how everybody else in here in Maldives are doing, but I'm doing great. The weather is nice and humid and beautiful.
Yeah.
I like it. I like
We
it.
have a live camera
Exactly.
today.
Today we actually hooked up the live camera.
Yeah.
Right now I'm using a photo booth with
Your phone.
my phone, and because before we did just a video cam
Hack.
hack loop, because like we were having so much trouble getting a camera to go. That's what was the only way to work, and then finally we came up with this solution.
Yeah.
And there it is. And so obviously I could switch between here and there.
Nice.
And so we could always look, so long as I don't know, my camera continues to broadcast to this computer.
Exactly.
Right?
And we might see people swimming, by the way. There was a bunch of ladies swimming earlier, so we might see them.
Yeah, we'll be able to swipe through and take a look at the view if something happens. If we see, I don't know, if we see some fishes going by, right?
Yeah.
We could show you some sharks and stuff like that, because there's sharks here.
This morning
Lots
I've seen turtles and sharks. Yeah. So it was really cool.
So yeah, let's see if we can see some sharks and turtles and stuff like that
Exactly.
swimming by. Okay,
That'd be cool.
with that said, right, we have an interesting chart to show you. For all those people who are like, yeah, it's over. There's no chance. We're done. Hold on. We don't have just a tank full of opium.
we have the whole store.
Exactly. We bought the store. To share with everybody. So make sure you watch all the way to the end. You hit the like, you hit the subscribe. You head over to Mr. M's channel and you hit the like and subscribe there. And yeah, let's get to it, right?
Nice. Are we going to do a pod in the Maldives? Maybe
What-
today or tomorrow?
If we're in the Maldives doing a pod right now.
Yeah, pod.
Oh, so that's what's happening here. It is, if I switch over, it doesn't. It tries to shut down. Yeah, it shuts down, and then it goes. Oh wait, you want me? Oh, okay,
It
that's
goes
pretty
back
cool.
up.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
I like that.
That's
so
very cool.
that works for me. All right, so
Nice.
let's move on to like the sadness that one must feel should you have bought Ethereum at 3500, not 35K, 3500. You got it at 35K. You are feeling really
That's exactly.
but 3500, man. Yeah.
Yeah, Ethereum is doing Ethereum things,
Exactly.
and
Oof.
it's not looking good, right?
It shouldn't. It should, honestly, Ethereum should not be where it is today, but it is because of well, I think they just had too much transactions on that network, and although it was very popular back in 2001, and
There's more competition now, right?
yeah, exactly, and the other competition, right, actually when it runs actually works.
Damn! Damn! Okay. Double. You eat two fish with one stone right there. Damn.
Oh damn! Oh wow! I'm sorry, Solana. I love you still. Okay.
Yeah. Make sure to smash the like button,
Yeah.
guys, because that was class.
That was a backhand, front hand, backhand again.
Damn. I'm still digesting it.
Oh damn! Yeah.
It's funny.
Whew. Alrighty, moving on. Well, crypto market crashed tomorrow after Federal Reserve interest rate decision.
Yeah, the Feds are going to most likely keep the rates at 4.2, 4.5. If they decide to cut, though, there will be a bounce. So I think volatility is going to come in. I think traders are going to speculate. They'll touch, or maybe not, the interest rate. So I don't think nothing's going to happen. I think the most common expectation is to delay until late year. So I don't think much is going to happen. But it depends on, sometimes even if they don't touch the rates, if they are dovish and or bullish in their speech, it will impact the market.
Yeah, I just want to go off on a rant that should be obvious to everybody
it.
right about now. that you do not have one person deciding what the price of money is.
I know.
No. Or a committee deciding what the price of money is. That's not how it's done. You need the collective of the good wisdom of the masses to decide what the value of money is. If everybody wants to save, right, then the value of money is cheaper. If everybody wants to spend, right, then there's less money, right, and the value of money goes higher.
Yep.
Right, because now there's not enough money, right, to loan out to businesses
To do stuff and innovate.
to do stuff because people are spending it.
Yep.
And the only way to get them to save is to increase the interest rates. Then they go, if I save this money and you give me this interest rate, yeah, I think I might save. You see how that works?
Yep. Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
That's how it should be. But that's not how it is.
Yeah.
Right? And that's why we have distortions in our market. Right?
Manipulation, distortions, and yeah.
All right. Well, this is an interesting one, right? I mean, I'm not going to play the sound here, but you guys have to check this out. This it had me in stitches.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like practically going USA, USA at the end of it, even though I'm not American.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
I watched
Damn.
it this morning, so I have to show it to you. The first thing, because then it's been taken down. So this is an
Yeah.
event happening in 2025 with Solana, and then since it's highly controversial,
Yeah.
they,
And normally I'm not like that kind of like person who goes USA, USA. No. I'm
This
like,
is
yeah,
good.
whatever, dude, whatever. But after watching this,
it's good. Yeah, I
Wow.
also enjoyed it.
wow. So you guys have to watch this thing. It's a little bit on the long side for us to play it.
Yeah.
And I think to do it justice, you should watch it yourself. It is a really good skit, really funny. I mean, I love that. that was solid.
The news-
That was solid. Like just that point alone was like, I mean, come on, like it was like, oh my god, when
Pulled out the newspaper.
oh my god, I mean, come on, man. If you actually listen to the news, you like even people back as far as 150 years ago
Yeah.
were like, so if you if you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you read the newspaper, you're misinformed. That was a quote from 150 years ago. Nothing has fracking changed.
Yeah, it's the same. Same old. That's for sure.
Oh my god.
All right, look at this. This gives some hopium. Now the hopium begins to kick in. You can see so far the bull market has been correcting a little bit. And we've seen the biggest correction at 29.9, I think it is, almost 30% so far. But we've seen 24, we've seen 7, we've seen 5, we've seen 10, all a bunch since basically the bottom. So even if some people are panicking, some people are calling the end of the bull market, which we'll discuss because we have an article there, I think 29% corrections are healthy, right?
Yeah, this happens in all the Bitcoin bull markets. So, yeah, this could be the beginning of something big, right? Because as we've said, right, many times, and I'm going to show it to you guys once again on this chart here, not the dominance chart, but on the where was it? It was a dominance chart, was it? Yes, the dominance chart is like saying, listen, we're about to do something nasty here and wipe out all the friggin' alts. That's what this dominance chart says. If you don't listen, if you don't hear,
You feel it.
yeah, exactly. Because honestly, it broke here. This is when I said this is over. It's going higher, right here. And I didn't really. I'll be honest. I should have paid attention and sold everything I got.
Yeah, no,
Right
same.
into Bitcoin.
I haven't done it either. Yeah.
Right? Because it was saying it loud and clear at this break, this green line break. That was it.
To going higher.
Right? And it just kept going higher, slightly, just chugged along. And then it started accelerating, right? Yes, it failed a little bit, right? Because we had a little bit of an all season
It tricked
back in
everyone.
November, right? December time frame. But then that reversed heavy. So, dudes, this
Yeah.
looked like it was going to be over. Like, alt season had just begun, but no.
Yep.
Bitcoin said, hold on, dog.
It tricked everyone.
Hold on. We ain't done yet. So, with that said, you have to look at this and say, okay, I'm done here. I'm buying Bitcoin.
Yeah, converting, like you said, converting all your alts into Bitcoin when the dominance was around 40 something, which is when we broke out, it would have been a fantastic move because alts have been bleeding. And again, if you chart them against Bitcoin, there is nothing, and
Yeah.
no one's saved from
Yeah.
bleeding.
And this wick means that we are visiting this green line here, was 64, which, keep in mind, all of these lines here, even though it looks messy, I've kept them the same way. The only reason why I did that and did not take any of these lines off is because I did not change this from when I was talking about it way down here. Way down here. I was putting all these lines like, yeah. Basically, I wasn't even looking at those lines. And when we were looking at this, we didn't even see the lines. We was like, I just left them up there. And then all of a sudden we had to see them.
And one by one have been
Yes.
respected. Crazy. It's a Fibonacci, no, that you draw there.
Some of them are Fibonacci levels, right? Some of them are for support and resistance
Support
zones,
resistance, yeah.
right?
Wow.
And so there it is. Right? We've already broken some of all the resistance levels. This resistance level, this resistance level, this one right here. I mean, key levels have been broken time and time again, indicating something's up here. Right? This is not reversing. Right? There's no indication of lower highs and lower lows here. Be ready, guys. Be ready.
If you are an altcoin, it's going to be more pain ahead, right?
All right. With that said, right? If you guys are buying, if you guys turn around up here at 95% and say, maybe I should get into Bitcoin, you might be too late.
For this cycle, right? Yeah.
If you wait until like 95%, right? Because that's what most people are going to probably do.
Oh, yeah. They'll go in by the top and then guess what? Sell the bottom. That's normal.
Because it's coming like slowly, right? It's not going to happen overnight. This movement from Bitcoin to
Some dominance.
dominance. It's not going to happen. We've got like years ahead. But this chart says, if you're patient, you hold on to Bitcoin, you're gonna do well.
You'll be rewarded.
Speaking about reward, you can see that the
think
pi cycle indicator. The pi cycle
Let
indicator.
me see. We might be covering with our
Ooh,
faces.
okay,
Let's
let me
see if
just.
Or I can put us on the other side.
Let me
there you
just.
go.
There we go. The pi cycle indicator has not crossed, right? And it normally crosses, like you can see, whenever we've hit the top, right? Boom, cross, top signal, whenever it touches, right? So, with that said, it has barely even kissed each other,
Damn.
right? Look. If we zoom in, right? Maybe if we zoom in right here, whoops.
Oh, yeah, there was like a little bit of a moment.
And I don't know why I can't seem to manage this thing. But yeah, there's a little bit of a moment where it kissed it. The top of the pi cycle, it had nothing. And then, like, what is this? We should have been blown up like crazy.
What's the target on the green light? Like, is it 150?
Yeah, 150.
Okay.
150.
150.
150.
Okay.
Yeah. So there it is. This is the chart that says, guys, we're still early. Hold on to your Bitcoin. 150 is coming to a theater near you. Minimum.
The other side so that we can show the
There you go.
pie. Okay.
Sorry about that. I should have moved this up.
No worries. I think it's clear now. I think
Right.
and this has been quite accurate.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so Colin, right, talks crypto. Is lining up the what's it called? The
M2?
M2
with the price
with
of Bitcoin.
Price of Bitcoin. I don't know if that's a fair situation, because here's the reason why. Is because M2 supply of money is an offsetting indicator, meaning that you have to wait. It's a lagging indicator. So, for example, if we print more money, it takes a while to disseminate through the market
System. Yeah.
before it actually hits Bitcoin. Now, technically, right now that Bitcoin is an asset that's not, I don't know, that's mainstream. That's an asset that's not like, oh, that's just the toy fun kids play around with Bitcoin kind of asset. No, it's now a mainstream asset, right? There could be a closer correlation now. So we can't discount that out because of the fact that you can now borrow money to buy Bitcoin, and that's legit. You can borrow money to you borrow against your Bitcoins. You can do all kinds of things, right, to actually pump up the price with the current printed money system.
Yep.
So we can't really discount this chart. This chart could be saying, hey, if they print the money, right? And I'm wondering if that's, you see here, if this is this what they've already done,
So
or what they're going to do.
So there is a projection. You see where it says April, and then says April blast off. I think there is a correlation, like you said, is lagging, because it says 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 180 days. So I don't know how exactly he drew these, but we've seen it's been accurate so far. So there is a mini rally that maybe will fall, but if you look at this part here, obviously there was a much higher peak in terms of performance, whether Bitcoin kind of went flat, but then we went down and retest this low. So maybe we now go sideways a bit, and I think until the line, I don't know actually if the projection is after the line, which I would imagine, but I'm not entirely sure which one it drew and which one. It says that the correlation of the 107 days offset Bitcoin could begin in April.
Okay, so it is offsetted, so that's good. That's good, right? So it's offset because it does take time, no matter what.
And you can choose the time. This one is 107 days. So again, he's cherry picking the data, right?
Yeah.
But it looks interesting, and kudos to Crypto Kid, because he spoke about this a while back, and he was calling a big correction. And I think Bitcoin was around 100K, and we were finishing up on the Moonshot and said, dude, look what I found. If this is gonna happen, we're going down to like high 70s. And I was like, nah, because the price was like over 100K, and the momentum was bullish, and Trump and all the things. So kudos to you, Crypto Kid, because you found it, I think,
well done, Crypto
before
Kid.
everyone
Well
else, as far as I remember.
There you go.
Because we did so indeed that correction.
So, yeah, exactly. So there we go. Alrighty. Let's move on to another, hopium chart, because that hopium was brought to you by Colin Talks to Crypto. Now we have Lark Davis giving you a new hopium chart, saying that 2026 is your year for Bitcoin.
So this is an interesting one. It's an under 50 years old chart made by a farmer in Ohio, and it's been quite accurate so far. He predicted a bunch of things. It's a cycle of money, period of when to take and make and lose money, and apparently next year it will be a positive phase for, or as it labeled, year for a good time. So I don't know. I mean, it makes sense that if there is a method to the madness, maybe there is a higher cycle. After all, Bitcoin follows the 4-year election cycles, and the election cycles follow the economy cycles. So I think it's possible. 2026, it's a little bit controversial, because I would imagine it's when we see the crash. But hey, maybe it's just Q1. Who knows? It's 12 months after all, so. How do you rely on super old data like this, or just?
Well, it seems right, because there's approximately 16 years between different 16 years between the peaks, these peaks. This kind of cycle is what I would say is the right kind of cycle, and you can see between here, 15 years is right here. So 16 years, yeah. This is between here, 16 years, yeah.
So that's
And then the whole thing is like anywhere from 30 to 32 years. So you can see from here to here is 32 years. So that sounds about right. The cycles, because I remember telling you guys about that, that it's about 15, 16 years, and then there's a bigger cycle in 30 years.
and it resets again.
Exactly. So Bitcoin will fall into those cycles, right? Eventually, right? And the reason why it's there's 16 and 30 year cycles, or even 32 years, is because of generational gap. Right? That people forget.
Yep.
Right, and that's it.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. So yeah, we'll see if this is correct or not. And there are, by the way, I don't know how's your X fee, but mine is pretty mixed. So there are indeed some people they are calling the bear market.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, right? Because hey, even these quants are calling the bear market, right? This quant saying that Bitcoin has price has fallen more than 22%. Like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Yeah, and
From its all-time high over 9,000 recorded.
genius there.
Yeah, January 20th, the day the U.S. President Trump inauguration. Great. A sharp decline has sparked concerns among investors, with several key technical indicators signaling bearish momentum. Yeah, we should have probably known that the presidential inauguration was
A sell-off moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. In hindsight, yeah. But again, I think there's a massive difference between saying there's a bearish momentum and we are in a bear market. Right? It's very different. Like, are we in a bearish momentum? Yes. I mean, that's my opinion, of course. But are we in a bear market? No, or not yet. At least I don't think. But there could be a moment where, it's we're correcting down a little bit.
Well, we'll see.
And we might even retest the previous all-time high, right? 69, 73. That's possible. After all, it was only 29%. I mean, in 2017, we've seen 44, guys. I remember each and every percentage of that move, because it hurt massively. But if you hold, you'll be fine.
A key factor is this analysis in this behavior of new whales. Come on, okay. I want you to understand. Large investors who have recently accumulated Bitcoin but now selling at lower prices. Okay, I want you to understand. Right? You might be thinking, well, the whales should know. They're smart. They should be holding Bitcoin. Right? They should not be losing money. Okay. Do you trade on the bond market where you need $1 billion just to get started? Please raise your hand. Hit a 1 if you do that. Oh, that's nobody. That's 0. Look at that. Okay, now, did you know in that bond market, which very few people are playing, that 90% of the players there take losses? They buy high and sell low. Okay?
They're getting spanked hard.
Exactly. So, with that said, do you think that those kind of people might exist in the Bitcoin market with large sums of money and taking large losses? Yes.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, and if you study hedge funds, right, you'll find that most hedge funds do not make any money. Right? And then you realize where these whales are coming from.
And who's making money?
And who's not. Right? And it's not the whales, right? Could be just hedge funds that don't care, and they're losing their money, losing the shirt on for big players, big people with big money, and promising them big returns, right? Because there's always a new billionaire, millionaire, right? And that doesn't want to study his own money and wants to hand it over to somebody that's going to lose it for them.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
That's the way it works.
I agree. And by the way, I disagree with this guy. I don't think there is going to be 12 months of bearish sideways price action. Dude, it's not going to happen. I don't think we will have 12 months of side consolidation or anything.
It's not impossible.
There's a
It's
possibility.
not possible.
Yeah,
Just keep that in mind.
yeah, it's possible.
Because
yeah.
here's the thing, right? With the
But-
dominance, if the dominance can still crush everything just by going sideways, right? Because everything can go down.
Yeah, against Bitcoin.
Yeah. So just keep that in mind. And so if Bitcoin's going sideways, everything else is getting crushed as
Yep.
it's going down. As the Ethereum looks like it wants to go to 500. Can you imagine if the Bitcoin's at 70K and the Ethereum's at 500?
$100.
How much of a crushing that is?
Yeah, no, I get it, but I don't think it's gonna be 12 months. It's far too long.
Probably not 12 months.
Yeah, we might have a few months of consolidation, crashing, grinding. Yes, I can see that. Maybe summer is gonna be boring. People are gonna go on holiday. Traders are not gonna do. But then towards the end of the year, October, well, then is where the fun begins. So now we are in March, maybe a few months. There is also the April is usually positive. There is also selling may go away. There is gonna be volatility. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna go sideways for 12 months. But hey, time will tell.
Yep. Okay, stablecoin bill Stablecoin bill could reach Trump's desk within 2 months, says Bo Hines.
I think stablecoins are going to be extremely interesting in the US, and I think banks are going to allow users to deposit and convert into stablecoins.
Yeah, I mean they're already talking about that in
The UAE, right?
The UAE, so they have a UAE stablecoin that they're going to be using for direct deposit to their bank. So there it is, man. It's coming. It's interesting though, right? I mean, if they use Ethereum, imagine if the banks go, yeah, only Ethereum. Can you imagine what would happen to the
A USDT on ETH, for example.
no, all the shorts?
Oh. Oh.
Ouch!
And it's gone.
And
That's
it's
what
gone.
there-
Yeah, and it's gone.
And it's gone. Cheers. Yeah, well, you showed yesterday, which was super fun, by the way, super fun show with Dusty. You showed that the liquidation at, was it 4,000?
It's a massive lopsided bet. Massive. Right?
They want to grab it, right? We're going to go up, grab it, and just go down.
Yeah,
again.
exactly, obviously. Oof. I don't know, man. It'll be really tough for them to pull it off, but it's not within the difficulties of major banks and stuff like that to do that, and yeah, it is what it is. They're nasty like that, and yeah, there could be like a massive short squeeze wick.
Yep, that's a very good point. And obviously, I mean, things have changed slightly. Like you said, in 2017, Ethereum had next to no competition. There was a lot of FOMO for people who missed into Bitcoin. And, oh man, we're gonna go and buy the silver, which was kind of ETH. Now, I mean, they have much more competition. So, I don't know. It's going to be extremely hard to see what's going to happen there. And like you said, the dominance is going up, so it's crashing everything. I mean, ETFs have been kind of bad for a bit, and now they are kind of starting to go back in again. Let's not forget that I think over 60% of the volume in ETF is retail. So when people are saying, "Oh, retail is not here," no, they are. They are just using a different channel. So that means that when there is panic, they will sell. Well, then some of those ETFs are long term. I don't know. I've spoken to the CIO of Bitwise, Matt Hogan, super cool guy. He was twice on my podcast, and he said, still, there is a huge percentage of retail, which means they will sell weekends, right? They're not, but a solid group of ETF holders are building up.
Exactly. Plan B.
Damn. Damn.
Oh, damn, I had to go there.
Yeah.
I had to go there.
Well, he did say publicly he doesn't own any more Bitcoin in self-custody. He just went all in on the ETF.
Man, what's wrong with you, man? Jesus. This is somebody who's in Bitcoin and doesn't
know.
understand the rules.
I know.
Damn.
I know.
Because what happens if there's a fork on Bitcoin? Do you think the ETF is going to give a crap and give you that fork? Hell's no.
No, I mean, the moment you buy an ETF, it's like an absolute risk because you don't own the asset. It's just a
Right.
promise in fiat towards the
Exactly.
asset.
So I mean, that would you'll feel like really like a loser if there's a fork, a contentious fork, and then or let's just say it's just does half as well as friggin' what's it called, Bitcoin Cash. That's a lot of money you left on the table there.
Yeah. I remember when Bitcoin forked into cash. I mean, when that moment occurred, they used to actually give you the same amount of Bitcoin into the other chain, right? I sold everything
Yeah, same here.
because I was like,
Yeah, whatever.
but it could have been, like you said, what if the ETF decides to keep the other one?
And say screw you. That's our profit.
Yeah.
That's their right.
And if you're not happy with it, I'll give you fiat
Exactly.
at the time of the incident or whatever. Yeah, no, it's not for me, man. I'm sorry, no. But hey, many people have done it. Some people are even using MicroStrategy. They don't even buy Bitcoin, neither ETF. They just buy MicroStrategy.
Yeah, but MicroStrategy gives you leverage, I guess. Right? It's not if you want to leverage that, and then I mean, your leverage is your basically your profit margin that's greater than the what's it called, what you get from a hopeful fork, right? That's all. So that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, here you can see the data we just discussed. You can see we had a couple of good days coming in. I mean, yesterday BlackRock both. I mean, when I say BlackRock both, it's not BlackRock. It's people they use BlackRock. So, but it's easy to say BlackRock. Otherwise, I'll have to say all the time everyone who's invested into the BlackRock ETF. So BlackRock. I mean, technically there is an angle that goes actually BlackRock has everything, right? But so you can see it's healthy a little bit. It's coming back into it, healthy volume. So we could see the price going up, maybe because of the Feds and the FOMC or the minutes meeting today.
How many BTC does BlackRock have? Like,
you can go to Bitcoin Treasuries. I think they are offering the overall Bitcoin ETF. It should be around 5%. And
Damn.
on that 5%, BlackRock has the majority. So they probably have two. I would say my guess would be 2 point something.
well, that's what Sailor has.
Yeah, it's very close. Yeah, it's actually there is a race there. Let me ask ChatGPT. How many Bitcoin
Right, ChatGPT, hook us up.
BlackRock has? BlackRock has in percentage. I think I say 2 point something.
Let's see here.
2.7.
2.7. Wow. Damn.
2.7. They gone over Michael Saylor. Michael Saylor is
Yeah.
2.1 or 2.2.
2.5. Yeah.
As of March 15, 2025, BlackRock, the world's largest manager asset, blah blah blah,
Damn,
holds
G.
567,000 Bitcoin, valued at 47.8 billion with a B.
What is that? BlackRock? What? Customers? Are you trying to say? Is this guy trying to say there? At the bottom.
BlackRock customers. Yeah, Laura. Yeah, BlackRock customers.
Okay, wait a second here. If I give a bank money, ask the bank, is the money belong to me or
to
to
the
belong
bank.
to the bank?
And it's even money. Yeah.
And the answer is, whether they say it belongs to you, is no. It belongs to them. You're just a liability on their balance sheet.
You just see a number into an app.
They owe you the money. It isn't yours. Please don't get it twisted.
And it's not even money, by the way. It's not even there, by the way. So it's not money, it's not yours, and it's not there.
And the same rules apply for the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin belongs to BlackRock. You are just a liability on their balance sheet.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And it's not even an in-kind, which means if you want, there is no option for you to redeem your Bitcoins. You will have to get fiat, which is terrible.
Yes.
So basically,
So if in any case that there's two prices, a physical price for Bitcoin, well, not physical, but you know what I mean, the actual price for Bitcoin for actually having the Bitcoin, and having an ETF or some sort of like, commodities exchange price, guess what? You are SOL. Because you're getting the lower price.
Yeah.
And BlackRock is getting the higher price. Got it?
Exactly. Yeah, precisely. And I don't know if you agree with me, but when institutions are going to be offered the option to borrow against Bitcoin, BlackRock is going to use their customers' Bitcoin to borrow against the Bitcoin, and you get nothing. 'Cause
Absolutely nothing. There's no sunshine, no power, no beautiful water, no
Like-
beaches for you.
like here in the Maldives.
Jack.
Yeah.
So hold your Bitcoin, man. That's why it's called the Daily Hodl Show. Hodl along, man. Hodl along.
Yeah.
Just not
Exactly.
with me, not with DJ's coins though.
Yeah, no, not those. Not those. Is there any sharks in the water?
No,
No?
not yet, not yet.
Not yet. Okay, maybe we'll see a turtle or there are a bunch of fishes though. Snorkeling is really cool.
So I'm wondering, can we do this here? No, I can't. I can't drag this onto this, unless I do this.
Oh, like with the camera.
I wonder if we can pull this off.
I wonder if I can see, maybe I can see your phone here. No.
There we go. There we go.
Ah, perfect. So that's a live view from the balcony, guys. You can see it.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and we see the sadness of the
The sadness and the beauty
yeah, the beauty at the same time.
balance. I mean, we wanted to show you guys some fish, but this morning I woke up, I've seen 3 sharks. I mean, they're not massive, probably like a couple of meters, and they were swimming around. But yeah, they've gone now.
Yeah, those sharks are harmless here. But
Yeah, I didn't jump in the water
no,
though.
you didn't. You didn't.
I mean, yes, not when the sharks were in there. I just wait a little bit. You know.
You're not a lawyer. That's why.
Fair enough.
Oh damn. Wow. Oh wow. Okay, let's see. Take a look at this.
I mean, monthly return is not too bad. We are hovering at 2%, so we kind of gone back up. If you remember, there was a point where it was much lower.
I would like to see green here, but you know, that's just a hope and a dream. Hope and a dream.
Fear and view. Fear and view index. Good one, Nick.
Oh man. Oh wow. It is what it is. Let's see. Well, at least it's not 40 something percent for the quarter.
Oh man, Ethereum is getting punched.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look at that view again. Take a look at that view.
Okay, you can choose to watch the percentages, or you could check this, decide to look at the view.
All right. With that said, guys, we're gonna enter in the section that should you get involved and buy any of these assets that we're about to buy, make sure you take out the your fault insurance.
Yes. Yes. A big bucket.
This is only for entertainment purposes only. Yes, something is going to secure our bloodline. Should it do so, right?
Do not take profit. Do not take profit.
That's the degenerate way.
Yeah, I haven't taken profit on the thingy yet.
Oh my god.
It's gone up again. That I think last night was 2.7. I was looking at this with my finger. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And I was using you saying, Salaf. And I was like,
Little old lady style, man. What's wrong with you?
it's going to double.
Okay, let's take a look at what your particular.
It was
token.
hilarious. It was hilarious because I could hear you take profits.
Wow.
It was bad with my finger. I couldn't click on it.
Wow. You couldn't take profits.
I couldn't take profit.
Okay, we'll
Could
wait
go
for
higher.
Lizzie. Yeah. Okay, so.
Mr. Evans through DGen, I am. I mean, okay, there is a caveat. With the money I have decided to lose, I'm.
All right, so now it's down.
Oh shoot. Okay, man, I should have.
Look at that.
Should have.
It
could
went
have.
to 45 million market cap. It was like juicing.
Yeah, but
Now,
it's gonna pull back. Look,
look at this. Look at this. Look what's happening here, right? If we draw a little thing, it's like it's going up and then
no. Look at the beautiful. No.
over.
Don't put it in the universe. Don't put it in the universe.
Wow.
This is bloodline retirement.
All right, dog.
I mean, I have a target with this thing.
All right, dog.
$25,000.
All right, dog.
It's just a 10x from here.
All right, dog.
That would be 320 million market cap. I mean, not complete crazy, just a little bit off, but I mean,
Let's take a look at the volume. Is there any kind of increase in volume? No.
no. Yet.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have taken half.
Maybe you should do that now.
Nah, it's too late now. I mean, ooh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, where's the view again?
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Where?
shoot.
Where's the view? Woo!
Oh,
Thanks.
yes. Much better. Much better. It's serenity now.
Yeah,
Serenity now.
Don't go back on it.
Oh, wow.
Safe net, man, not
I
safe.
thought it was safe. I thought it was safe.
It's
Is it me that these things rug as soon as we buy them?
Possibly. But there's one thing I don't understand. It
What?
says safe in the name. It should be fine,
Exactly.
right? It's not. Apparently, it's not.
Exactly. She has a shield,
Yeah.
a weapon to take care of us.
Nope,
What the hell?
it's not safe. And the weapon is coming.
That weapon hurt us badly. We got it in the wrong end.
She's coming for us.
Damn. Okay.
And it's gone. And Gulf of
Man.
America is gone.
Man. Clearly, no one saw that coming.
No, I was ready to bet the farm on this. And the farm is gone. Damn.
Damn. it's
Trenches
like-
have been so hard
I
lately.
know, exactly. It's unfair. Like, can't you guys, like, at least let it run for a few days?
Yeah, exactly. Let us take the prospect back and then
Mm-hmm.
punish everybody, us included. No, you can't even take the prospect.
Profits.
Profits.
Oh, boy. Well, let's go hunting again. Back into the trenches. Oh, boy.
What's
Okay.
Ball Z?
Dragon Ball Z? Or Ballsy coin?
Who the hell is that guy? Ball Z?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not feeling the balls.
No?
I'm not sure.
You sure?
I don't know
Let's
the
do a
guy
little
is.
bit of research.
Zach, I don't know the guy is.
What? Ball Z?
Ball Z?
What?
I don't know who this guy is. Zach Baronek. I don't know what this is.
And he just points to a tweet called Ballsy.
But that's a it's
That's it. A tweet which was a reply to somebody else's tweet.
Is that the team on X, by the way? Is he an X developer? Because he has the...
Maybe.
Zach, can you give us a ticker? Ball Z. Ah, if he works in Twitter, it's safe.
No, you know what? I bet you. Let's see. Is this his? Is this his?
Ball
If
Z.
he gave us a ticker, maybe it's not the right one. See, there's many of them.
I'm not sure what this is. But that pointed to his Twitter account, no? From
No, but it's just to his
just
his,
his tweet
his
message.
tweet. So that means that somebody saw that and said, "I'll create a meme coin."
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh, it was right. Yes. See, and then there it is. There's the tweet, and that's why it just made a bunch of money.
Wow.
Just like that.
Unreal.
I know.
Unreal.
I'll make a meme point about somebody saying ballsy.
Wow.
Wow. This degenerate section is just
Just getting.
degenerate.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
Wow.
Well, we are here for the laughs, guys.
Exactly.
You should know by now. Okay.
Net.
Let's go. Okay. This is
It looks like it was rugged, and it didn't rug.
and there's like a yellow creature coming off, like a thingy.
Yes.
I'm feeling this.
Same here.
Meteora.
What?
The first many important conversation.
What?
Well, they have a yellow tick. So
Yeah, but look, it's like 150. Yeah, but the tweet goes it goes to this Twitter, right?
similar as before, right?
Yeah, so it's not the same. It's just a message. I know this is a little bit more research than the degen should be doing.
Yeah, I know, but okay. So that's
No,
not
no.
a good sign.
No, it's not.
Because
a
if
good
we're
sign.
not doing it, oh, that's the one. Oh yeah, but it's kind of
Yeah, but it's
The chart looking. Huh? Chart looks good.
Yeah, exactly. It didn't rug on the 15 minutes.
Damn. Damn. It didn't rag
On the 15 minutes.
All in.
All in. It's only 136K market cap.
This I think we should do. We should buy something.
We're in. We're in it for the winning.
I think this. Oops. Let me change the camera. I think we should get some of this because I have a good feeling about this.
Yeah,
And
okay. Whenever you have a good feeling,
the 15 minute looks solid.
whenever you have a good feeling.
It's not.
It's not so good. Oops,
know.
I screwed this up. Alrighty.
But maybe yeah, Laura is saying, for the love of God, don't buy that one. It's too late. We're doing it.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, 0.1. Wow, I would have gone in like
No, man.
heavy on this.
Nah.
Heavy.
Nah.
Like yeah. It's gone.
Oh man, we should like at least pull our call. The
Back.
ones that just got absolutely rugged, and we're like, yeah, I'm gonna set a sell order. Let's cancel him. What is this? TDS, yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, right, right.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. What's with these yeah and jujus? They sound so cool and they rag.
I know. What's up with that?
That's
They
not
should
cool,
never
guys.
rugged.
Yeah, that's not cool. Doesn't everyone want to make money? So why are people ragging?
Because they are making money by rugging us.
Yeah, I know. They're just
Mm-hmm.
no one else is making money but them.
Yeah, this rugged hood gold. Don't think that's. Didn't we get paid on that though? I'm not sure. No, we didn't.
We got paid on gold.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. Gold doubled. Yes.
All right, so let's sell half of this.
What would you just buy? I don't
know,
remember.
Met. Jesus.
I don't even know.
Jesus.
We don't even remember what we just got.
Wow.
Oh yeah, Matt, the monster thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we just need one to retire the bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's it. Bloodline security.
Bloodline secured.
Yeah. That's what we're aiming for. Okay, let's move on to another security
Another
system.
peak.
A system that will secure our bloodline. Let's see here. Do you see it? Anything?
Teddy, the new Solana puppy. There you go. Number 8. It's a Solana puppy.
Really, dog? The guy didn't even put in a clear image, man. Didn't even bother.
But that's a good sign.
Bob.
That means it's a true degen. If the photo would have been good and a good angle, well, that's not a degen. That's what a degen would do. It would crop the dog. Right?
Oh, wow.
Well, the chart looks, I think it looks,
Oh.
we missed the pump.
Oh. The puppy rugged.
We missed. Okay, no puppy. Teddy, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they are suggesting to look at dollar.
Swingy.
Oh, Jesus.
He's swinging low.
That's actually cool, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's a French. Let's go French bulldog, I think is.
Yeah, and it bulled you around. Oh, look, it's only 15K market cap now.
Damn.
Cheap.
Cheap. Man. Prompt. Oh, this is supposed to be a serious thing. They have like they have a product or something. Prompter. See, these people are. Who are these people? What they do? 5,000. The Martier guy and other people following this.
Just buy it.
I don't know what this is. AI,
I don't know either.
AI.
I'm
stuff.
buying it.
AI stuff.
I feel this secureness of my bloodline coursing through my veins.
Ooh! We got the green.
What?
The portfolio
know
is
exactly,
over
I know.
4K. Nice. Oh, yesterday was depressing. So what happened? Oh, Solana maybe pumped.
I don't know. Did Solana pump?
I don't know, because we
Does it say up there? Yeah. It's like, yeah.
125.
Mm-hmm.
How much was it yesterday?
I don't know. It was 185 or something like
Okay.
that. I don't know. It's not that Solana's pumping. But anyways,
Okay.
so we got some.
You got some.
All right.
Nice.
Nice play. I don't feel this is degen. Probably is, but I don't feel like it is.
Yeah. This is dirty, but it's not filthy.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
It's dirty, but it's not.
That should explain it.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's,
God.
What is this?
I don't know.
Is it Bat Z? Is it like a gambling thing?
Betsy.
Make money, not friends. RJ Betsy. Rolex? What?
What?
Money, Rolex?
What? Okay, I'm not that degen.
No, this is there's too much to digest in there. there's too much.
Okay, let's see what else we got. Night.
Okay, night.
Look at that. Look, they pasted the face of what's his name? I forget his name now. Justin Sun. Look, Justin Sun. 5 million market cap. We missed out, man. Look at that. Oh my god.
Night. Damn.
I know. Too bad we couldn't get this thing early.
Yeah.
7 million market cap.
Jesus. I mean, can you imagine trying to explain this to someone who has no idea? So, all right, sit down. This is just gonna happen. We're gonna go on Jupiter, and by night, which is going to 5 million. 5 million. And you can retire the bloodline.
Look, but there's no links to any kind of like. It's on Tron. That's why.
Oh. Okay, that makes that, and out of a sudden, it makes sense.
Somehow it makes more sense. Oh my my god.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oof. Breathe in, man. Breathe in the view.
Damn.
Breathe in the view. No sharks.
No sharks.
No turtles.
Mm-mm.
Okay, unlucky.
Oh wow.
Yes, you guys bring so much value. Yes. I mean, I guess it depends on. But thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't do any of these.
There's not much value here.
Yeah,
Except humor.
unless you don't do any of these. What's it? Capi. Oh, I love that one. 17.
We're
Capybara.
17,
Capybara.
but it's base.
Ah man,
based.
That would have been. I can feel it. That would have been filthy. Just right to the point. But we need to get it.
Is there an option here to we could just go Solana only here? Filters.
Oh yeah, there should be.
Platform.
There you go.
Solana.
Solana. Perfect.
Save. Apply.
I mean, they shouldn't need. Teddy. Oh, another Trump. Ugh, it's too many, man. Winner. That's it. Number 15.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Winner. There is a what does it say? Losing is not an option.
Yeah.
That's it.
You've got it.
I mean, I
Zero research needed.
I 100% agree with this.
Zero research needed.
The 15 minute looks solid. Right, yeah. We're going up. What we made $100.
Yeah.
We just made $100.
Yeah.
What? We don't even care how we made it, right? We bought some. We bought Sammy. 50 minutes looks strong. This could be. This is the filthiness that I was looking for.
Done. It's so done. We got it.
This is the filthiness. I was
The one that is a little dirty.
yes.
It was not just dirty but filthy.
Filthy, yes. This
Okay, let's see if it's gonna do us dirty or do us right.
yes. Exactly.
Okay, so with that said, let's go. What's the time is it? Let's just quickly go over some of these things because look, there's a lot of green happening here.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of green shoots. Right? A lot.
A lot of green. I like green. Did Pudgy finally decide to move? He's
I don't
been
know.
buying the bottom forever.
But we didn't buy anymore, dude. We didn't buy anymore. Should we get rid of this thing? NPC.
Well, I mean, what did he do for us?
I don't know. Let's do a little bit of research on this thing.
I mean, we might break that downtrend. And that could be
Yeah, I
the
know.
moment we've been waiting for.
Bloodline security is it's at its point, its turning point.
It's the bloodline
It's-
trend.
I don't know if you guys are from Toronto, right? If you are, and you watch the hockey games like I used to, like everybody in Toronto did, right? There was something called a TSN turning point, right? I think might be it.
It's TSM turning
The
point. It's the bloodline turning point.
the Toronto Sports Network turning point. I know it doesn't make any sense, but whatever. It is what they would say. What was the turning point of the game, right? And so this might be it. So we're gonna hold it. We're gonna hold because what happens if it secures the bloodline?
Exactly.
That would be a waste of bloodline security if we sold this now.
And it would be a smack in our faces because we've been holding this for a
Exactly.
bit, and then when we sell it, it moons. So hold it. Hold it. Exactly, Laura. Hold it. Billy's back.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah, Billy. I mean, wait. I don't know how much
I
money
thought Billy left. Died.
How much money we put into Billy?
Let's
man?
see here. Oh shoot.
Billy's green.
I
We
know.
didn't put more than $30, did we?
No, we put 2.25.
0.25. Oh shoot! So we are down on Billy.
Down a wee bit. Just a wee.
How much is 0.25 Solana?
Well, we did it twice, so 0.5. So, you know, it's a little.
Like $80.
Little.
Okay, so we are down 50. We are down 50. Okay, well Billy could
Let's see what Billy is at.
Billy could push it. Oh.
Oh, Billy.
I mean,
Billy.
oof.
Billy. No, Billy. Billy's dead.
Yeah, when you think you can't go any
Look,
lower, think again.
Exactly. Billy got lower. Like when we thought it was low enough, no.
Can't go
No.
lower, and it's gonna show us.
We kept buying the dips on Billy.
Yeah, but we bought twice.
Because
Dog.
we're dip buying.
The dog is dead.
We're dip buying Billy. Jesus.
The dog is dead, bro.
That's some serious DJ. Damn.
But wait. But why? There is an inconsistency. Why the photo of the Billy and the banner is different than the photo of the token Billy?
It looks the same to me, dog.
It's the same?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Rape Billy.
Damn. Wow. All right, that's it. We're done. All right. Should we sell Billy?
No. Why would you sell Billy? I think
Yeah, because we're selling the lows here, man. Come
yeah. I mean, it could go higher.
on. Yeah.
It could go lower also.
We should actually
Half
put
a
some
billion.
sell orders on Billy, right?
Yeah. Maybe, I mean, if we double from here, how much Solana are we getting now if we sell all the Billies?
We need to get Billy all the way up to get so that we can actually get some profit, right?
7,000 Billies. If
That's
you get to
not
$1,
$7,000.
$7,000.
Jesus. Let's see. How much do we need to get to? We need to get to like what 9? No. Okay. Well, that's not so bad. 6.
To
No,
sell half.
7.12. All right. 1.
Oh, to get the investment
Yeah, to
back.
get the investment back.
Okay.
So if we sell half, right, we can get our investment back. If Billy gets all the way up, let's just chart that. Let's
Okay,
chart
so-
that.
so how-
Point
how-
zero. There's 4 zeros and a 7 in Solana, so it's really easy to chart. So we'll just go to click Solana here. Go to the daily,
I mean, it looks like it's getting...
and basically Billy's got to make.
No. No, stop zooming, man. Don't. All right, that's it. Don't even bother.
Billy's got to go all time high.
To break
Right?
even.
We'll break even.
Jesus.
No, we're still half on a double.
Wow. How about selling half of the half of the half of the half? So we did 2.25.
Yeah, we could do that.
We could sell 0.12.
Wow.
that
Wow.
might save a few zeros.
Wow. I think if we put in like 10 Bitcoin, 10 Solana, we might bring our sell order down half, a little bit down.
Ourselves.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
we do it
bring it
ourselves.
down. We bring it down a lot, right? So if we get we transfer 10 Solana, we put it into this. What do you guys think? And then we could sell half on a double, a lot lower.
Exactly. Sounds like a plan.
Right? And then our sell half on a double will be at 4.
Damn. When I started zooming out, I was like,
4. Like not an all-time high, but close to it.
damn.
Yeah. Damn is right.
I mean,
Damn.
this is the...
I mean what? I mean it's over.
Damn it, Billy. It might be over. Yes,
It might.
it might be,
It might.
might be over.
It
Really.
might. Oh my god. Oh
Yeah,
my
we should
God.
get some shots.
All right. Yes,
yeah.
we better get some drinks, man. All right.
It
With
is
that
what it is.
said, let's just see the water.
And relax.
Yeah, exactly.
I saved a couple of questions. So Nipana's asking, what is your price prediction for Bitcoin in 2030? Over $1 million? How can you be so certain? But-
Okay.
but that's
First
a-
off, I'm not certain that it's going to be $1 million. I just know I can be certain that in time it will be over $1 million, and it will be the money.
Mhm.
If you hold it, like for example, let's pretend, right, that you can actually save dollars, right, and have a brighter future, right? Would you do that, right? You say, okay, I'm going to be able to buy a house at this amount of time with my my dollars, right? In 10 years. Can you do that? Can you save enough dollars with your $3,000 a month job? No,
No, it's,
no,
you can't.
no. Not
Can't do
happening.
Yeah.
Right? But what you can do that with is by saving Bitcoin. And within 10 years, you will have enough to buy a house, if that's your goal. So there is a foreseeable future for you to buy a house in 10 years
Mhm.
by dollar cost averaging, buying Bitcoin nonstop, and just forgetting about it. Okay, whatever. It's up. It's okay, great. It's down. Okay, great. I'll get more. If it's up again, okay, great. I'll buy more. And that's it for the next 10 years. You'll be able to buy a house.
Mhm. Yep.
Okay? You'll be able to buy a decent sized house. Done. And you just be consistent, right? You wait for your turn, and that's how it takes. And you know what? It's hard. It's very, very hard because between now and 10 years, a lot of things are going to happen. And you got to be like saying, I don't care. I don't care. Right? I don't care about, like, okay, yeah, I need this money for funeral for this person. Yes, you might say that. Oh, how can you be heartless? But you know what? They're dead and you're alive. Right? And you can say, well, the funeral's not for me, it's for other people. Yeah, but you know what? You have to have your savings. And so you have to have the separate savings, which is retirement savings and emergency savings.
Exactly.
The emergency savings is used for the funeral. And if you don't have enough, that's all you can afford.
Mhm.
That's it.
Yep. True.
And those are the hard choices you're going to have to make. Right? And you're going to say, oh, you're heartless. Listen, you need to survive. You have to make those hard choices. And that's what's hard about saving. It's both easy and hard at the same
At the
time.
same time, yeah. And that's why most people have no savings.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Should I buy Billy? The answer is absolutely not.
Hells no.
Don't buy Billy. We are doing it to show you why you should not do it, right?
Yeah, we're just having fun.
Yeah. Don't buy Billy, please. Don't do that. Was Michael Saylor wrong? Well, if you go on saylortracker.com, you can see he's been not wrong, or you could say he's been very right.
What? Let's just see that.
I go saylortracker.com. Yeah, Sailor Tracker, yeah, sorry. Let me see. Michael Sailor Tracker, yeah, there you go, sailortracker.com. You can see there the overall amount is in profit. So is up only 25%. So he has 41
Yeah, I'd like to be
billion.
that wrong.
Same. I very much
$45 billion wrong.
Exactly. And by the way, bear in mind that this number has gone down massively because Bitcoin corrected. At some point, he was up almost 68%. So it's probably too late to say, but I don't think he was wrong yet. Maybe he will be, but I think these numbers are going to be higher and higher. So I don't know if you agree, but
How many Bitcoins has he got here?
so he has 2.3% of the supply, almost 500,000. 2.3 something,
Dude,
which is insane.
and you guys are worried about your Bitcoin in 5 to 10 years. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, look at this guy, man. He's going in. He's going in heavy. Do you think Bitcoin will go under 50K ever again?
It's possible, but
You know
it
why?
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Exactly. I was about to say. You know why it doesn't matter? Because well, there is two ways to see this. If you think about the ETF, so the ETF launched last year, January 11, 2024, and the price of Bitcoin was 46. I want to say, 47. I don't think they will ever go under that price. There's going to be people fighting for that, and that's kind of almost 50. But having said that, I don't think we're going to go under 50. And even if that happens, it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
So, yeah, that's.
All right, guys, time for me to go. Time for both of us to go.
Yep.
So, it's been a great show. We did a little extra time for you guys.
Yep.
We went over an hour and 10 minutes or something like that, easily. Not sure how much time that we used. Oh yeah, hour and 11 minutes exactly.
And remember to smash the like. We are almost 100 likes. Come on, 6 more. Come on,
All
guys,
right.
we can do it.
Thank you guys for coming and watch the show, and we'll see you guys. No, you know what? I'm gonna be taking the time off tomorrow.
Tomorrow, okay?
Yeah,
So
because
what-
I'm gonna go fishing.
What day is today?
You want to go fishing tomorrow?
No.
It's early in the morning though.
No, I don't fish.
You don't fish?
No,
It's deep sea fishing, man.
I know, but what day is today? Wednesday.
Yeah.
So we're back on Friday.
No, Friday.
Yeah, Friday. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So we're taking the day
Thanks.
off. All right.
Yeah, sounds good.
Take
See
it
you on
easy.
Friday.
Peace.
Cheers. This guy.